I hope you're all ready for a listening exercise. Now, the way this is going to work is very simple. I am about to recite a story. I want you to listen to that story as best you can. When you are done, you can go ahead and take the quiz below, answering some questions to test how well you were listening. Now, please remember, don't worry much about coming back to re-watch the video, at least on your first go-through. Remember, you can take these kinds of quizzes as many times as you want so that you can always get 100%. The point, though, is to illustrate that listening is tough and also give you a little bit of a benchmark on how well of a listener you are. The final thing is it also highlights some stuff we're going to be talking about. All right, are you ready? Get physically ready to pay attention. Pause it if you have to. We're about to begin the story. On top of the high parapets of the Kyono wall, Hida Yokomo stood in the whipping wind. He had glaring over the broken land that was his domain. Each struggling branch, each wasted tree and blackened river, he knew them all. He had fought them all. His cold brown eyes looked down at a lone figure moving towards the great gates. A figure in battered armor. Behind Yokomo, a crane peered past the crab champion's broad shoulders and spotted the samurai. "Your sister at last, Yokomo-sama," Diadoji Yuji asked, smiling. Yokomo's only answer was a nod. As she approached the wall, Oyushi met with an outgoing party of Harima scouts, lightly armed and armored, their ringing voices echoing up the high stones of the wall, and Yokomo could hear their cheers and banter as his sister swung the tremendous head of an Oni in greeting. "My sister," Yokomo growled, "who has been hunting in the Shadowlands for nearly 6 days. Hi, I hope you appreciated that great story. Now, what I do want you to do is go ahead, when you take the quiz, do the best you can on the first try, and then on multiple tries, you can get the correct answers. But more importantly, after that, please move on to more of our lecture, because you will actually find this story did a great job of highlighting some of the barriers and troubles we have for listening.